Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Welcome to my channel. So, you only have 15 minutes to craft. Well, I get it. I have my first video where I did this series. We made tags and we put them on a ring, which is really handy because when you flip through and you find one you really want, you can just flip them over, unlock it, pull out the tag that you want, close it back up, and then you can hang this hook somewhere and store it. Today though, we're gonna make journaling cards. Journaling cards or matting layers, or just kind of like focal points, like whatever you want to use them for, but definitely they would be great for journaling cards. I have you know, 3 different sizes of paper here, somewhat neutrals, which is really great because if you're mass making something like this, it's nice to have some neutrals that can go with anything. And here, these are also double-sided. Love that. So let's get into it. Journaling cards are typically, but they don't have to be, somewhere within the 3x4 range. This paper is 8x8.5. So we can easily do, we could even do 4x4, we could do 4x5. You know, there's lots of options. So there are 2 that are 4x8. You could even have tall journaling cards like this that you put in a journal. This would be great for like a document style journal. You could leave them just like this. You could cut this down to 7, 6, anything you want. We can do some 4x6. And then guess what we can do with this? Well, it is just about 2.5 by 4. This could be cut down to an ATC, but we could also go ahead and turn this into a tag. And build up that tag ring a little more. Totally an option. So now we have a 4x6 journaling card and a tag. Let's do that again. Why not? I like that. I like the 4x6, which is also a common size, like if you use Project Life cards and things like that. So I'm just gonna craft and let's just see how many of these we can make. So we've got 2 journaling cards and 2 tags out of that 1 sheet of paper. Let's make some more. This paper is a different size completely. This paper here is 11 3/4 by 8 1/4. I believe this must be for our European friends. I think this might be their what they call A4 potentially. I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna make it work for us. So you do want to think about the direction of your paper. So I was thinking about that here, that for a journaling card, it would be nice, you could write on this side very easily. It has the lines, and then this side you could decorate. This too has really faint lines inside of it. It's probably something only I can see because the camera is just not going to pick it up. But that is making me want this to be vertical so that someone could write on it. Plus it does have some writing already on it. Okay, so I'm going to trim this down to 4 as well. And then this one is 4 1/4, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be any particular size. So if you don't want scraps, you don't want leftovers, I don't blame you. So this is 11 3/4. So we can cut it down to just under 6. We'll do 5 3/4. One will be a little taller, one will be just about 6. So we'll have a 4 by 6 and one that's a little bit smaller. We'll do the same thing here. So from that one sheet of paper, we were able to get 4 nice large journaling cards, which will be great for adding to journals. But not only that, you can do the same method if you're a card maker and you just want to make some pieces that you'll be able to decorate your cards with as well. You can also round the corners. I have this Crop-A-Dile from We Are Memory Keepers. It has 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch. You could use this. There's other ones out on the market. There's lots of options when it comes to this. I'm going to use the 1/2 inch since it's a larger card. Get a bigger crop on that corner. And so that makes it kind of look more officially like a journaling card when you round the corners, but it's not necessary. Okay. This would be a great project for scraps. The 3 pages that I grabbed here today were not scraps. They were whole sheets of paper. I have a 12 by 12 here. So let's make, we haven't made any 3 by 4s. Let's make some 3 by 4s. And that's just the perfect thing to do with a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So I'm going to cut this down to 3 inches. And so I'll have 4 strips that are 3 by 12, and then I will turn and rotate those and cut it down to 4 inches. So I'm going to be able to get 12 of these little journaling cards. And you can, you know, make these out of your scraps and send them to, if you have crafty friends, you could make a little tag journal if you punched holes in all of these and you put one of these rings in it. You know, you can make a little tag flipbook journal. There's a lot of things that you can make out of journaling cards, and I'm just giving you ideas of things you can do and seeing what you can do in 15 minutes, getting some kind of foundation pieces in, but maybe if you have Project Life cards already, you could just use those. But these are a great alternative. You could do the same thing if you're like ATC's artist trading cards, you know, cutting a bunch of those at one time as well. So here are all 12 of those cards. Just a whole bunch of them. I find that you feel less precious, you know, about things when you have more of them like this. You'll just start using them, hopefully. Another idea to use these would be to get a pack of ephemera out, or cut-aparts, or fussy cuts, and just decorate a whole bunch of them at once. If you have like a particular journal you're working on, you could totally do that. So we do have these 2 tags that I would like to go ahead, and I am both a journal maker and a card maker, so I'm only going to round the corners on one to show you that it's possible, but I may not, you know, I'll decide as I go if I round the corners on these or not, as I have them ready to, you know, to use. Once I'm ready to use them, that's what I'm trying to say, then I'll round the corners if I want. I'm just gonna poke a couple of holes, punch a couple of holes up here, and put these tags on my ring right away. we still have 5 minutes, you guys, so we can definitely make more. Let me grab some scraps. Some of these rings are just more fussy than others when it comes to opening and closing them. This is one of them. There we go. All right, let's do more. I'm going to grab my scraps. Look at these. These will totally work too. Now, some of these, like this paper right here, is really flimsy. Probably not the best paper to use. It would be better to save this for another project another time. But these heavier weight papers would totally work for this. It would also really be great for the tags. So, either one. Let's make some journaling cards with this one. With all of these, why not? They are our scraps after all. It doesn't matter what the size is. You really don't have to keep it like a standard size. This is like 2 3/4. I'm just going to cut it down to 4. And there we have 3 more journaling cards. Now this one here, I need to trim off the branding strip. And I'm gonna make these a little longer. I'm gonna trim these like this. Again, not really worried about the size of them, but this is really cute. So I'm just gonna leave those like that. Here's another one that has a different kind of orientation. I think another thing that you could do, why don't we cut this to 6 and then fold them, and we can make journaling cards this way as well that open just like that. This is, just in case you're wanting to know, 3 1/4 by 6. Fold it in half and have a couple of little hidden spaces. Let's make a couple more of those before we go. Put it down to 6 and have these adorable little cards. This would be so cute to tuck into a pocket, and it leaves space for journaling. You could decorate this with like a sticker, a piece of ephemera, whatever you have. Whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. Okay, and 6 inches again. There. All right, I need more scraps. Yeah, that's what I need. I need more scraps. Let's see what else I got. Oh, here's some. These are kind of all ready. That's 5. Oh, that's 5 by 7. So that's for my card making. This is 5 by 5. Let's turn these into tags. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, this 15 minutes of inspiration. Get out your scraps, make some journaling cards or tags or both like I did today, and build up your stash, cut up your paper, use it. You know there's always going to be more out there that you want, so you might as well use what you have. so you can make room for it. That's what I keep telling myself. Turn it into something, have fun, use it up. I'm going to go back and repunch. I'm going to give this one the bigger hole. There we go. I'll fight with that later and put it on my ring, my tag ring. But this is what we made in 15 minutes. There's 2 more tags here. So we made 4 tags. We made 6 of these journaling cards. Again, these are just like foundations, right? But I love them. Might as well turn these into the same thing. So let's say that we've made 8 of those. We've used up our scraps. We've made a whole bunch of 3x4s and sizes similar to 3x4. We got 3 of these tropical ones, 12 of these neutral that are double-sided, and then we've got 6 of these that are also double-sided. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you're enjoying the inspiration, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.